Hello, and it's your boy Kapazoos back with another 7 Daily Sins video. If you haven't already tuned into my previous two videos, at the end of the video I have a link to the previous one, and then in that one will be a link to the previous video. But if you go to my channel, there's going to be a playlist of all of them. But I wanted to do a quick video today on some early bird tips for people still trying to figure out the game and unsure what to do and how to go about, leveling up their knights and shit. So one thing I did want to make clear with the gems is I know that there are some things that allow you to get some cool shit like this stuff right here. I mean, as enticing as it may be, like, I wouldn't buy it personally. I wouldn't recommend it unless you're just a whale who just has $60+ to just throw away on the costume for a character that, let's be honest, a lot of people don't care about. Like, they could have picked some cooler characters. Like, he's decent, Dravis is cool, but they should have did the sins. If they really wanted to sell these, they should have done some of the deadly sins type shit. The bundles here, there's actually some good value in some of these. Me personally, where is it? I'm subscribed to one of these. This one isn't bad. It's only $8, and for the next week, they give you 7 crystals a day, and they give you 10 right when you get it. So it's really good for some side hustle, especially if you don't get as much time to play as I do. They have other options here as well. Definitely recommend anyone who has $8 to $10 to spare to check out some of these. Because some of them aren't that bad. But anything that allows you to buy anything with crystals, I stress, do not do it. Don't do it. This is a great game. It's very free to play friendly, but at the end of the day, what is it called? A gotcha game. That's how they get you. If you are not summoning for a character, do not waste your crystals on it. As of right now, nothing in this game is worth your crystals at all unless you are summoning for characters. And even then, I urge people to kind of show a little bit of restraint. I'd say maybe do 2, 3, maybe 4 multis, depending on your luck, then, or if you're pay to play, whatever. But if you're free to play, mostly, don't go too hard on these banners. Or this banner, it's only one. Everything else here is a ticket banner. While this is a solid banner with the sins, that's what we want. I advise self-control. And another cool thing about people playing these kind of games should know is the thing above here. See where it says guaranteed SSR hero in the next ×11 draw. So unlike other games like Dokkan Battle, Legends, and Naruto and shit, this game has what I like to call a shaft mechanic. Long story short, the game tosses you a bone after oh so many shafts. If you ain't pulling SSR in oh so long, then they'll be like, you know what? Here you go, bro. Here's an SSR on us. That way you can't complain about our drop rates, which is very, very, very cool. I don't know any other gacha games that do that. So bear that in mind. That's another reason why you want to save your gems or crystals. I want to call them gems so bad. That way you can get on there. So as you can see, I will do a summoning video. It'll be short and sweet. But I'm close to my next multi. And then after that, I'm hibernating. I don't care. I'm going to take my guaranteed SSR. Hopefully it'll be a feature. I want it to be Gauther. Damn, I wonder who's all featured. Yeah, not all of them are on there, so I guess I'll pull Gauther. I'm just going to pull another sin I already have. But they also give you 1 free single a day if you watch an ad right here normally, once a day. They also, a lot of people don't realize, you get a free equipment draw right here as well, once a day. Your equipment is important. You definitely want that for your characters. That's going to make them pretty badass. As you can see, I got the boy Meliodas to ultra rare. I got him decked out with some of my best equipment, and if you can, you definitely want to enhance those the best you can, if you can afford to. just to see what it's like, because then it's going to raise your attack, your defense, your resistance, basic RPG fundamentals for anyone that's used to playing this kind of genre game. Don't sleep on your equipment. Definitely give your highest tier to your most valuable character, of course. Um, and another thing I wanted to get at is, so we already did it to Meliodas. So let's take Bond, for example. He's max level, he's ready to evolve. You want to farm this evolution pendant and this Grimoire of Strength or Speed, depending on your character type, or the other one, the green one, and then Grimoire of Strength. And there's multiple stars to these books. Right now, there are increased drop rates on this, so it's the best time to farm your characters to SSR and Ultra Rare. Do those as soon as you can. It will make everything that you do up until now a breeze, trust me. They're not very hard to grind for. Again, the drop rates have been increased. I don't know if they took them away. Let me see. Yep, so it still says event. So yeah, a hero enhanced, super, and ultra success rate increased. So right now it's the perfect time to grind up your character's rarity. I started, as you can see, on Meliodas. Got him all the way up to ultra rare, I believe. And then I got to limit break him. And then once I learn about that, I'll let you guys know. But it does look like you got a lot of stats here that go up as you do that. And ultimate move is also something you might want to do. So if you pull any dupes on the character that you don't need, you can use it for currency to get other stuff in the game in the shop. Or you can use it to go ahead and level up your ultimate attack. I got my Meliodas up to level 3. And every time you do that, it increases the overall potency of said ultimate attack. Definitely don't sleep on that. Affinity, it's kind of like whatever. Yeah, I guess you get crystals at some point, cool costumes and voice lines, etc., etc. I do it here and there. I'm not too crazy about it. I'm kind of just plowing through the story, getting my character's rarity leveled up, trying to figure out what characters I'm feeling the most. Let's take him for an example. So you'll have to get the character to the max level, of course, before you can do that. And once you have all the books here, you spend X amount of currency, and then boom, you just increase your overall max level, attack, defense, and HP. And what you want to do to make that happen is if you go home to the tavern, and then you go to, hold on, here we go, event, and then it'll be over here in what's called Fort Solgris. This is where you're going to be doing most of your hustling, most likely, if you're just starting out in your earlier rank like me. You got your strength grimoires. If you're low on training XP to level up your characters, this is where you want to go to farm that, so you can have the level up. And then you also got your speed grimoire, and then what is this one? Yeah, this is the other one I was doing. And then, of course, if you're low on gold, and then this is where you would go to farm for currency if you're low on that. But if you do something here in the menu, no. Quests once a day, and you go down. Where is it? I can't find it right now, but there's somewhere that lets you watch at least 3 ads a day, and then they give you some treasure to sell for money. They let you do that 3 times a day. This is so free-to-play friendly. Free summons for characters, free summons for equipment, and then, of course, ads to watch for money that they just literally throw at you. So those are some things that early bird players might want to know to get ahead of the game, to make sure that the characters are strong and relevant. I'm still learning myself, but from what I'm gathering, those are like the no-tos and do's and don'ts for beginners. I'm trying to make sure, is there anything else that I want to let people know about that I learned? And when you're making characters, if you didn't know, when you're let's say you're making a team to get the most out of your setup, you notice that I have each of these paired with a different character on the team. So, for example, Meliodas and Deanne. Shoot, they won't let me show. So, trying to show you guys, but if you pair a certain character with another, you'll unlock either a combination attack or a bonus perk. Like this one, it's called Energy of the Earth. All allies increase Pierce by 8%, or restore HP. It's all kind of things that you can do if you have the right character paired with each other. Anyone who's watched the anime kind of have a good idea on who's going to link with who. For example, my man's right here. What's his name again? Rumor. I only watched the show once. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But if you pair him with his dad, Dravis, they would do a combination attack into a better version of his ultimate shield. It's just it's just so much depth to this game, bro. Like, I guess it's going forever, but for people just getting into it, that's kind of what you want to focus on. Is focus on getting your characters leveled up through rarity. Take advantage of the event with the double drop rates and enhanced opportunities, and be careful on your crystal summons. Don't go too crazy on that one, because there will be better banners for sure. Well, like the 10 Commandments on them. Definitely start stacking up your crystals now. Go ahead and get your 2-3 SSRs out the way, or whatever, however many you're willing to spend on those banners. But I advise everyone not to do that too much, and to prepare for the banners in the future, because you are definitely going to want to summon on them. Trust me, I got a taste of them on the Japanese version of the game. It's heat. But if you guys found any of this information handy, if there's anything that I missed that I could have pointed out, feel free to let me know in the comment section. As I find out more about this game, I will definitely keep you guys posted. Turn on that notification if you haven't already. Subscribe and like the video for your boy, please. I hate saying that, but it's the YouTube hustle. Anyone who knows, you know, that's just how it is. If you don't, you know, some people forget, like genuinely will forget. So it's helpful for those kind of people as well. Definitely helps me and motivates me to want to go ahead and put in that work and keep my fellow 7 Deadly Sins players up to date on the meta. And anything that I learn, I will definitely credit to said person that I learned it from. But this is what I have learned personally and what I've gathered from the game as it is now. But I'm definitely going to be doing some more hustling. My gameplays aren't going to be consistent. As you can see, I was literally just starting the game in my last video, and then boom, I'm ranked 13, and I got all these SSRs. I actually already recruited King, but it's so fun. I can't not only play it when I'm playing YouTube. It's too good. But I'll try to get as much of my experience on here as possible. But until next time, y'all, you already know the deal. Stay hydrated. Take it easy. Peace.